just to recap, we're not just playing the notes on paper. We're engaging in worship. We're showing that we're intentional with what we're doing on stage, whether it be smiling or just having our eyes open and looking around, like some people don't do that. Some people literally just stand and in a season it does work, and in certain congregations and worship environments it'll work. But like I said, this is an opportunity for all of us to elevate our worship and treat it a little differently, just because it's a learning experience. And so yeah, so engaging in it. You have all these resources, but please feel led to write your own charts or utilize the charts you see and add your own notes. Shrink things down, be concise, because it's just those things, those notes, those references are just there for you to remember. It's not for you just to literally just read the whole thing. If I could get rid of every music stand in every church, I would, because we shouldn't use them. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't remember lyrics. So, like I need them just as much as anybody, but I try to tell myself, I don't want to have that in front of me. I need to know what I'm saying. I need to know what I'm playing. But, at the same time, too, it's okay to have references. It's okay to have something that says, hey, when you get to this one part, don't forget to play that, or at least write down what you're going to play. And then hopefully you remember. But in most situations, like in this case, if you're getting a song on Friday, Saturday, and you got to run through them, you got to do quick notes. So as we do this, you guys just pick up on what works for you, what makes you learn the song the fastest. And the quicker we get to that point, the quicker you can go through all these songs without even thinking about it at our church, another church, your own church. That's the goal. But then last thing is just enjoy the music, enjoy the worship, listen to the different things. If you hear a part, you're like, oh, I need to learn that, but I can't hear it. Try to look at those other resources that say, just drums, just vocals, bass and drums. I listen to bass a lot as a guitar player. Sounds weird, but that's how I'm guided on what I'm actually going to play as a guitar player. Yeah. So take it from me, like start listening to bass players because they're helpful. You'll actually hear the changes better. It'll actually probably give you more ideas to like move with the bass player kind of, and emulate him too. Like emulate the bass player, because at the end of the day, they're playing that root note for every chord. So if you're playing what they're playing, you're spot on. And it'll help you learn the song too, ear training wise. And then, but yeah, then that keys and guitar plus drums file. If there's a guitar part you just can't hear it, you just listen to that. Maybe that's what you start off listening to, like right off the bat. Like you just go to that file and you just listen to that first. Then you go back to the regular song with the lyrics and all that stuff. Or, just go to instrumental because you're like, I don't need to hear the vocalist. Who is? Just kidding. But you guys have any final thoughts?
No, not really. I like the way you break it down. I love it, actually. I'm going to start doing some like that.
Please. Yeah. Any questions, any comments, concerns? If I charted something wrong, please let me know. But that'll really tell me that you're learning the songs, because you're like, oh my gosh, he did this wrong. I'm like, yes, you got it. I'll put like Easter eggs in there. I'll start like, spelling out things in weird code. See if you guys catch it. Just kidding. I'm not that smart, so. But I appreciate you guys.